Hey boys and girls, this is just a quick thing. It's a response to Gretchen over at the Project Lifesize. It's one of those things about you, the 25 questions about you. I don't think I've ever done one of these before. I may have done a naughty one at one point in my life, but I don't think I've ever done like a regular one. So without further ado, number one, do you have any pets? Yes, I have a cat. Her name is Chihiro. We call her Chi, or everybody calls her Chi but me. I call her Nubbins because when she was about a year old, she started damaging her tail, and so we had to have it amputated. And I started calling her Nubbins after that. And if you call her Nubbins, her tail will wag, and it's hilarious. Or at least it's hilarious to me because I'm easily entertained. Yeah, so I have one pet. I used to have a cat named Ebenezer who I had to put to sleep. He was 16, and he had cancer, and I had to put him down, and it was very, very sad. But anyway, okay. Number two, name 3 things that are physically close to you. I have lots of things close to me, but I guess the interesting stuff are, interesting-ish, or whatever stuff. I have my portable DVD player. I'm currently at the studio and I'm about to get to work, so I need something to keep myself entertained while I'm working. That way I can be productive, and yeah, movies help. Well, we have the internet, but that way I don't, like, cause problems with anybody else while they're up here. I also, to go with that, I have a bunch of movies, like this. This is it's a holder, and it has the entire first season of the new Doctor Who with Christopher Eccleston, which is my favorite season. It's my favorite Doctor. I've also got a few other movies, like Willow, Labyrinth. I also have a Japanese movie called Tayo no Uta, which is like Midnight Sun or Tears for the Sun or something. It's a Japanese teen drama thing. I'm crazy like that. It's actually in Korean on the case because that's where I had to order from, like from Korea or China or something, somewhere in Asia. Yeah. Something else of interest. You would think I would have something easy here, but it's a food item. I have these vegetable chips, which are the tastiest things ever, especially the green beans, like freeze-dried or dried vegetable chips, and they're the yummiest snack ever. Usually keep snacky stuff there. The things I'm usually up here for like hours and hours and hours and hours. But anyway, number 3. What is the weather like right now? Right now it's very, 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 very nice. It's been pretty nice here in Lubbock for the last week or two. I hated the cold. I called shenanigans on Mother Nature on that, man. That was bull. I hated it. I live in West Texas. We shouldn't be cold. But right now it's been in the 70s. It was kind of a little cloudy today, so it was really, really nice. It's still really nice outside when I came in, like half an hour ago. Anyway, do you drive, or if so, have you crashed? Yes, I drive. I only got my license at 20 because I always had somebody drive me around. I've been in a few wrecks. I actually got into a major car wreck 2 weeks after getting my permit with a taxi cab. And I had the taxi owner in my face screaming at me, and I bawled and told my mother I was never going to drive again. That lasted for like 3 days. So yes, lots of driving. I can't deal without my car. Like, I have to have a car because I like being in control, I guess. What time did you wake up this morning? I didn't. I woke up at 3:30 this afternoon because I went to bed at 7:30 this morning because I was up here working till 5-ish stuff. Yeah. Number 6. When was the last time you showered? Yesterday morning, because I had to go to job number 1 and I needed to shower before I went. But I have a paid vacation going, started today from job number 1 so that I can get stuff done on job number 2, which is where I'm at now at the studio. And I slept in, and then I just slammed clothes on and threw my hair up in the ponytail. That's why the ponytail, because if I sleep after I shower, my hair is frightening, and I have to put it up in a ponytail to protect the masses, because it's frightening. I'm shaking the hell out of this camera. It's frightening. So, yes, yesterday morning. I could say last month. That'd be funny. Technically true. And kind of gross. But anyway, what was the last movie you saw? That's a very good question. I think Prince of Persia, I saw it this weekend. Maybe. I remember watching that this weekend. I watched all the TV shows on my computer yesterday, but I don't remember the last, I think that's the last movie I saw. Sorry, don't watch movies that often. What does the last text message say? It says zip 79401. Because I was having something shipped up here to the studio and I needed to get the address, so I texted one of my studio mates and asked him the address, and he sent me that, and I asked him for the zip, and that's what my answer was. So that was my last text message. Exciting. What is your ringtone? I'm recording this on my phone, so I would let you listen to it, but I can't. So it's the Camelot song from Monty Python's Search for the Holy Grail. I love that movie. I actually have quite a few ringtones from that movie on my phone. But yeah, that's my default ringtone right now. Have you ever been to a different country? Nope. Would love to. I want to go to a lot of places. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to go to Egypt really bad, which right now probably would be a good idea. But I still want to go there. I want to travel around to so many countries, especially to like Ireland and Scotland and stuff, because that's my heritage. But I definitely want to someday. But I've barely left Texas in my lifetime. I'm sad little non-traveling person. Do you like sushi? Hell yes. Oh god, yes. I love sushi and sashimi and all of it, and it's awesome. Except for tuna. Tuna makes me gag. I don't know why. Tuna, I mean, out of sushi, it's fine, but when I eat sushi, tuna sushi, it grosses me out and I gag. And it's a texture thing. I don't know. Where do you buy your groceries? At the grocery store, I guess. I in a place called Market Street. It's I call it the Fancy United. There's a chain here in town called United, and there's the fancy ones the ones I call the fancy ones are called Market Street. They got a bunch of extra stuff. They've got really good produce and stuff, because I buy a lot of fresh stuff and a lot of interesting things like the chips that I showed you. Have you ever taken medication to help you fall asleep? Probably. I don't know for sure. Not in a very long time if I have. How many siblings do you have? I have 8. Yes, I have 8 siblings. I've got 2 stepbrothers, 2 half-brothers, 3 full brothers, and a sister. And then me and my poor sister. So much testosterone around us. Yeah, it was insane growing up. And I was a very tough little girl, because I had 3 older brothers who beat the crap out of me. But strangely enough, are very protective. Even my younger brothers are very protective of me. Like anytime any guy sniffed around when I was a teenager, it was quite funny, but they weren't careful with me. So yeah. And I'm still pretty close to most of them. Some of my brothers I really don't talk to anymore, and it's long and involved, and I'm not going to go into that. But anyway, do you have a desktop computer or a laptop? I have both. I have a little netbook laptop EPC that I love and adore, that I use for writing and watching videos and goofing off on the internet, and then I have an old Mac that I use to do all my comics and artwork on. And I'm about to get a new desktop, because my computer's old. Hopefully. How old will you be turning on your next birthday? 32. The big 32. That'll be in September. Do you wear contacts or glasses? That should be answered. I used to wear both, but or I used to strictly wear contacts. But I run around so quick. I'm having to go some places, and I'm usually in a hurry. I don't have time to deal with contacts, so I stick with glasses. And this is the first new glasses I've owned since I was like 15, because I finally gave up on contacts. Do you color your hair? Not anymore. From 22 to 30, I religiously colored my hair different colors every single time. Anywhere from purple to red to black, different shades of brown. I contemplated going strawberry blonde once, which would have been a horrible idea. Horrible. I've worn a wig once. It looks horrible. So I'm glad I didn't do that. But I do periodically, but I haven't in a long time, a few years. Tell me something you're planning to do today. Work on comics for the next, 24 hours, pretty much, which hence all the movies I have, because I have a lot of work to get done. I have a show this weekend, and I'm not totally even close to being done. And I know you're sitting there saying, then why the hell are you doing this? Well, because I'm lazy. I procrastinate, and I find other things to do than the stuff I'm supposed to be doing. Bad. Let's see. When was the last time you cried? Probably Sunday. This was 2 days ago. My best friend in the entire world moved away. He didn't move very far. It's just 6 hours away. But he's my best friend, and he's been a constant in my life for 8 years. And he moved away. But he's coming back because I have his cat. I'm babysitting his cat, Kayapora, and so he better come back or I'm keeping her, because she's fuzzy and cute and very loving. My cat, not loving at all. Not at all. What is your perfect pizza topping? Cheese. Cheese is awesome. I like cheese pizza. Maybe chicken, but cheese. Lots of cheese. Do you prefer hamburgers or cheeseburgers? Again, cheese. Cheeseburgers, awesome. Have you ever had an all-nighter? I'm guessing that means you stayed up all night. I'm all-nighters. I do that quite often, actually, which is probably really bad for me, but I do it anyway. What is your eye color? A really dark green. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's like a really dark, olivey, greenish color. Like all my siblings have green eyes except for one brother who's got brown eyes. That's because he's half Native American. So yeah, my mom's been married a lot, or was married a lot. Can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? Yes, I believe so. I can pretty much taste the difference between all of them, but I prefer root beer, which is what I'm drinking right now. Anyway, I guess that's all the questions. I probably should get to work, and I will talk to y'all guys later. Peace. I do that quite frequently, actually, because I have 2 jobs. One working on comics and commission artwork. And hi, Will. I'm doing a video real quick. I'm talking to YouTube. What was I? Will says hi, YouTube. What was I saying?